What's up? I should not have done that. That hurt my throat there.
I couldn't even understand what you said.
I was just going up with the comment that Zamba made. Just they said "What's up?" and I was going "What's up?" So, as I said I would do, the space elevator is now ready. So, first route to call to finally get this damn thing done. I'm gonna get a PowerPoint presentation
Welcome to
again.
The Project Assembly Pioneer Progress Presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub.
Nuclear power!
Perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
Okay.
Get ready.
Alyssa looks so neat at night.
Finally! Another achievement!
Woo!
Fire! Come on, what have we got? Please be cool.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
Wow.
So they just added walls. Oh, good God. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Also, did you see what I put in the toilet? Off stream, I put something in the toilet.
What did you put in? A gas novelist. Wow. How did that come out of your butt?
Do you really want the answer to that? If you want the answer, be prepared for 5 months of therapy.
Don't worry about it.
Right. So, next up on our list, we have got Bauxite Refinement, Hover Packs, Logistic Mark V, Hazmat Suits, and Control System Development. And then after that, we got Aeronautical Engineering, Nuclear Power, Advanced Aluminum Production, Leading Edge Production, and... Okay, this is new. Particle Enrichment. That's to make the nuclear pasta, it seems. Particle Accelerator, dear God. So, I guess we have to start with this. Because doing that will unlock a whole slither of things. so badly want to get the nuke thing. Ha! Caution, mildly radioactive. It's like, yeah, we're radioactive, but only just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit radioactive. It's perfectly fine for humans, totally. You'll just have your entire face melt off and whatnot.
Let's see, wait. I'm forgetting what parts I need.
Right, so main question I have then is this. Where do I get fluid things from?
Where do you get what?
There's one of the... oh, there is... right. Because one of the things I need to know how to progress further along the tree is... I need the fluid tanks, but we can't get that until March later, so we have no choice but to continue forth with... okay, how come we can only now scan for raw quartz? That doesn't make sense. We could already scan for quartz. Okay, I'll deal with the engines. Because once we research the motors, engine, brain go blue. Although I've just had an entire bowl of chocolate, so don't be surprised if I turn into like an energy-filled maniac. So let's see here. Ugh, man. I mean, we'll definitely be able to jumpstart a bauxite factory. We've been collecting bauxite since the start of the game. Right. Right. Phoenix Wright. I was actually playing Ace Attorney today. The original Ace Attorney. I was actually kind of concerned, because... I don't know if you recall, but one of the Nintendo Directs we watched announced, Ace Attorney Investigations.
Yeah.
That was the first Ace Attorney game that I played on Switch, and I was like, that kind of got me hooked on the series. I was like, you know, this is actually really good. You know, it's like when you have something, like you have a meal or something, and you're sitting there thinking, may as well try this thing, and then you eat it, and you're like, ooh, oh, and then it becomes your new favorite comfort food or something. Yeah, that's kind of how it went with me with Ace Attorney. And so I thought, you know, my mother was asking me, you know, what would you like for Christmas and whatnot? 'Cause, you know, we're pretty decent family. And so, like my sister, she's always ordering stuff and whatnot. And then there's little old me. Now, I'm not necessarily, like, we're not necessarily a rich family, but we're not poor either. We're kind of in the middle, you know? We have enough money to survive, but we don't have enough to literally throw money at the walls, you know? And so, I have pretty much everything, so to speak. Like, I'm not much of a buyer, so to speak. Like, I wouldn't call myself a cheapskate, but at the same time, I don't typically like spending money. You'll typically find with me that unless it's something I absolutely, really, really want, I won't buy it. Well, not won't buy it, but you know what I mean. It's like, I will not buy something unless I really, really want it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's kind of interesting with me, because, like, most kids my age and whatnot, they just throw their money everywhere, kind of. I don't know why they do it, but they just do, and I never understood that. And then you got me, who's more like, I would rather leave my money inside of a bank account to get compound interest than, like, you know, see something and it's like, oh, like, look, there's some brand spanking new thing, I may as well buy it just for the sake of having it, you know? So usually when it comes down to Christmas nowadays, I typically can't think of anything to actually ask for because, you know, I have everything that I could ever want. I've got a computer, I'm a massive Lego fan, so I've got Lego all over my room. Literally, if there's a part of the room, 9 times out of 10, there is some form of Lego there or something.
Yeah, I'm a little bit the same way. Like, I have a lot of what I need, and I'm not asking for a lot for Christmas.
There is just one thing I need. But I mean, like, I'm sitting here, like, there's times I'm having, like, a meal with my mother, and she's, like, asking me, you know, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't know. So the only thing that I've actually asked was to get, like, the Ace Attorney games. That was the only thing I've asked so far, and I already have it, because it's one of those, like, early Christmas things that's like, yeah, you've got it now, but, like, don't complain if you don't get anything, and I never do complain. I mean, I think back to my childhood, right, and I used to get a lot of Christmas presents. But nowadays, it's like, you know, I'm not even saying this in a complaining, like, bad way. I know it's kind of my own fault for it, you know, for not coming up with anything that I want, but it's like, nowadays, there's nothing that really sparks my interest, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as much as I am a Lego fan, I've not been much of a fan of their products nowadays, so I typically just find I don't even buy their things nowadays. So instead, my money gets more reserved into some, like, video games or something on Steam. But even then, sometimes, like, it comes up to, like, the Christmas time and whatnot, and there isn't even any decent Switch games or anything out at that time. I mean, just, like, literally yesterday, just as I was browsing for the eShop, just to see, you know, are there any other games that are around, and I look at recent releases, and the first one that comes up is, like, some type of hentai thing, and I was like, why is this on the Switch market? There are kids here! Like, I know there's parental controls and whatnot, but, like, it's on the front page of the Nintendo eShop!
That is terrible.
And believe me, that isn't even, like, the only game like that. I'd seen, like, quite a lot of games like that on, like, the eShop, and I'm just thinking, I thought Nintendo had quality control, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember during the final stages of, like, the Nintendo DS, not DS, the Nintendo 3DS's eShop was filled to the brim with all these half-made games because no one was quality controlling them anymore. But we know that, you know, the Switch isn't like losing eShop or anything. If anything, the Switch is still going strong. So why on earth are these things here? Like, I get it, right? You know, you've got games like Doom and whatnot on the Steam market. That's understandable. But they're 18 plus because of gore, not because of, you know, oh look, here's a bunch of tentacles. We've all seen enough anime to know where this is going. I just don't get it. Maybe there's an actual reason and I'm just bringing forth a very, you know, a non-educated argument because, you know, I haven't actually researched this. I typically like to back all of my arguments up with research or experience, but I mean, I don't know. I know I've just been rambling, but at the same time, whenever I ramble, it's, you know, there's something to it, you know? And besides, you're watching me make motors. I think you would rather have a talking commentary than watching me press the button over and over and over again.
Right.
Right. I was actually almost considering, so...
We're already almost out of screws.
Oh, god damn it! Oh, one day I will break free from this curse that is the freaking screw. Oh, no. I'm done. I can't keep doing this. I mean, I do remember seeing this Satisfactory video somewhere on YouTube. It was like, how to make, like, the ultimate iron factory or farm or something. And it was big. It was like, see the area where we currently are? The guy basically rounds up all of the iron nodes around there and constructs this mega factory, and it's like, whoa! Of course, he says it's a how-to video, but it's pretty much it's not much of a how-to, and rather, here's the steps I took to make an iron factory, which pretty much was step 1, find iron, step 2, build the factory. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Bye. I mean, like, no offense to the guy, but, like, you know, I took my hat off. It looked like a really well-designed iron factory, but if you're going to put how-to in, you know, the title of the video, it implies a tutorial, like a guide, a comprehensive guide. That, like, there's a long-running joke with, like, the art community and whatnot, which is like, how to draw a face. Step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, add details. And it's like, that's not a tutorial, that's just... I mean, by definition, yes, it is a tutorial, but it is not what I would call a comprehensive tutorial.
Right.
I mean, when you watch all of my SFM tutorials, they're very clear and in-depth, you know. I know I've had a few people complain that it's like, you know, oh my god, you don't need to hold my hand through this, just get to the point, but it's like... The point of the tutorial wasn't for me to speedrun through the entire thing so that you can make an SFM poster in like a minute. It was made so that you could watch it and clearly understand everything. Like, when I was doing SFM when I first started, the biggest problem I had was the SFM tutorials didn't feel... Well, I'll give them credit. They were good for their time. The problem is that, you know, people with SFM, they've developed it much, much more. And there's, like, techniques and whatnot that would make all your things godly good, but they were just never explained. And so I thought, why don't I condense all this knowledge into, like, a video series so that instead of me watching 700 SFM tutorials, you could like watch like 5 or 6 and you'd have the same knowledge in a quicker time span. Like, I know that probably just seems a bit, I can't think of what the word is, but it's like, you know, I know it sounds like I'm just heavily promoting myself and saying, don't go to other YouTubers, come to me instead, I am the only guy that you need to watch, you know? But, I mean, by all means, it's the internet, you could do whatever the hell you want. Like, when you see all these people that say, you know, hit the subscribe button, like, I know this seems a bit, you know, hypocritical considering how I always say at the end of these streams, you know, like, comment, subscribe, but on that note, it's like, the moment you tell someone on the internet to do something, they will do the opposite. It's like, when you watch a drama channel, right, and they talk about how this one YouTuber did this really bad crime, and how they're still active, you will always hear them say, please respect this guy and don't show harassment. You all know what will happen the moment that someone hears that? They'll say, nah, screw it, I'll do it anyway. So, in fairness, like, whenever I've heard that, I've always thought, they're not saying it as a warning, they're saying it so that they couldn't legally get sued. That's what I've always thought, because, I mean, as I said, it's the internet. You could be anyone, anything, anywhere. The internet is kind of a blank canvas, a new persona even. Like, hell, you guys don't even know if my name is actually Scott. For all I know, I could be someone completely different. In fact, with this day and age of AI generated stuff, how do you know that I'm not actually a computer who somehow murdered the real Scott Mac and put on a disguise as him? How do you guys know I'm not that? Obviously I'm joking, but like, just think about that for a moment. Think about all the friends you have online, on Discord, on Twitter, or Tumblr even. Think and actually wonder, are they actually who they say they are? I mean, I know this has turned very much into a very philosophical, you know, cybersecurity lesson, but like, just think for an actual moment. Are your friends actually human? How do you know I'm not a beep beep boop machine? But yeah, point being is that when you're on the internet, you basically do whatever the hell you want. Controversial or not, who cares? You're on the internet. Well, people will care. You know, we've seen what cancel culture is like and whatnot, but like, the point is if you tell someone to do something, they're just gonna perform reverse psychology and do the opposite. So I've always felt that when YouTubers say, oh, don't go harass this person, what it actually is, it's, you may go, but you can't pin it on me because I've warned you, and because I warned you, you can't put it on me.
Still, your actions have consequences.
Actions have consequences, yes, but I feel that the act of just simply warning in advance means that, you know, if they were ever tried in court, they could make the argument by saying like, but my client outright said, you know, don't do it, but yet they disregarded his warnings and did it anyway. Therefore, the fault is not on my client, you know? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, y'all. To the 3 people who were listening in to the Mac TED Talk, or Mac Talk. Oh god, is that going to be the next podcast? Like, Huck Tour? What do they call it? Huck Tour? Talk Tour? Whatever it's called?
I don't know.
I don't even know what the situation with them is. Like, I've heard of them and I've heard they've gotten like insanely popular, but like, I don't even know what their story is. Like, everyone has a rise to fame, but I have no idea what there was. I guess we just live in the day and age where podcasts are like really friggin' popular. I mean, I don't blame them. You know, most people's attention spans are really going down nowadays thanks to all the YouTube short stuff and TikTok and whatnot. But, I mean, the only thing to think is that podcasts are just a more updated version of talk shows. I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
Can you really bless someone if they're an atheist?
I think so. Like, you could give them stuff that you don't think they or that they don't think they deserve.
You could give them stuff that they don't deserve. Alright. Boom. Oh, I only need to make 30 more. Nice. Ugh.
Noise.
Nice. Was that the Michael Rosen thing?
Yeah.
Till it's cool. Just cool. Into the mouth. Nice. I could just imagine someone reanimating that with Sniper from Team Fortress 2. Like, now that I think about it, like, if they ever made, like, a live-action Team Fortress 2, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they would put, like, Michael Rosen or something as Sniper. He's just got that appearance about him. Maybe take away the beard and, like, the grey hair, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh, what am I saying? Of course I'm crazy. But yeah, one thing I was going to say there before I got interrupted by myself, you know you're great when you interrupt yourself, was I was going to look around on the Satisfactory calculator at blueprints to see if I could find anything that would be of use. The only things I was finding were these very interestingly built power towers. Basically, one of the things I've been meaning to build in this factory world is a power station that would take the power, you know, the excess power that's been generated, charge it into batteries, and then in the event that the power shuts down, these generators would fire up and power up the factory until we could sort out the issue at hand. So they're basically a failsafe. Oh wait, we already got the heavy modular frames done.
Yep.
Damn. Alright. Boop. So we only got one more thing to make, and that's all the computers. And then after that, aluminium production is ours. Although, what does advanced aluminium production do? I mean, that makes the resource well pressurizer, which will be amazing, because we could use that to actually get more crude oil and whatnot. Packaged nitrogen gas. Oh dear God. I'm just thinking, what would be the next, like, interesting thing to make? How many aluminium casings do we have? Are you actually kidding me? We need one more casing in order to unlock hazmat suits. Because we've got 99 casings and not 100.
Oof.
That just feels like an insult. Screw you, game. The game is mocking me now. Right, yes.
Are you able to craft the casings?
No, because we need aluminium, whatever you call it. We should really do a discussion. The age-old debate. Is it aluminium or is it aluminum?
I guess it does depend on
Where you live, yeah. I was just gonna say, this is the point where me and Christina start fighting. The American and the Scottish. Aluminium or aluminum?
because like aluminium, it's like it's how it's spelt, but same with aluminum.
Yep. I think the whole thing about it is it doesn't matter like what argument is. Like when you always hear about like these different like ways of saying words, it's like, is it mobile or is it mobile? You know? The thing I've always thought, the way I've always made the arguments for these things isn't like playing favoritism. So it's like, you know, in the United Kingdom, we will always say like aluminium instead of aluminum. But the way I've always settled this debate is asking the question of who made the word first? Where did the word come from? Because whatever country made the word first, that should be its way of saying it. So if it was in America that it was found, then it should be pronounced aluminum. But if it was in the UK that it was found first, then it should be pronounced aluminium. You know? That's how I've always settled it, because you get folk in like the UK that it's like, it's obviously this because, you know, the Americans wouldn't say it that way. We're more superior and whatnot. And I've always thought, how is having a different way of saying something instantly make you superior, you know? But yeah, that's how I've always seen the argument. Whatever country made the word first should have that be the proper definition. I mean, I suppose another way...
Pronunciation.
Yes. Brain is still not working. How are we doing in regards to the computers?
I'm able to make the rest of them.
Alright.
If you want to do something else.
Gladly. So, fellas, while I was waiting for the space elevator to actually finish, I actually found an alternate recipe for steel pipes, which is a lot more cost effective than what we have. And what's going on here? That's a bit weird. The pipes are not being fed through. They're just stuck there. Why? They shouldn't be stuck. They should be... Oh no, oh no. Oh, I messed up. I messed up big time. So it's a splitter that goes there. And then goes there. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. So yeah, the alternate recipe, which was made in here, it takes 20 iron ingots instead of steel. Which means that instead of using a foundry to take 45 iron per minute, we could just say screw that and just have it take the iron instead. So I feel that at some point we're going to be remaking the entirety of the steel factory, but with this newer, greater alternate recipe. Right, let's see, how the hell do we make the things needed to make the... Right, let's see, nuke... Oh, right, of course, we don't have them unlocked yet. That would explain it.
What? What, didn't we unlock yet?
I need to why am I sneezing so much? I must have dust stuck up on my nose. Hang on, I need to force myself to sneeze. Here's a tip, folks. If you ever need to sneeze, look at a bright light.
That doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that I just proved it right there. It's like... Sometimes it works. I think it depends on how bright the light is. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold.
Yeah, sneezing to bright light only affects 25% of the population, so...
Oh, well, I must be one of that 25%. Right, yeah, right. One other thing I was going to look at is building the geothermic generators. Yes!
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Right. I mean, there's a hover pack. But I don't think that would be quite useful, so instead... Let's start with this. Oh yeah, of course, we can't plug anything in. You'll have to make more of those... Wait, actually, what is that? Are those... Oh, they're just gas filters, okay. So now we finally have... where is it? Oh wait, it's a refinery we use, isn't it? Yeah. Hang on, let me check some. I need to get the Satisfactory calculator. I wanna check blueprints real quickly. Pixel art. Why would I want pixel art? What am I looking for? Geothermic. Is there no... I mean, I just need to figure out...
I wish I still had the coal on me. I destroyed it.
I mean, I've got some coal on me. I mean, all I'm looking at is how... Right, here's one. How to build a geothermic generator. Because what I want to do is make it that it doesn't fluctuate. I want it so that while it's at its peak, it then... I mean, here's a video here. Shut up. I don't want to hear you on the stream. I want to know how you set up a geothermic generator properly. Oh wow, they used to be really expensive. See, instead of... Wait, what was it again? What was it, a motor? See, instead of a motor, it was a supercomputer you had to use.
Wow.
Talk about expensive.
Let's see, so... Right. Celia and biomass. You don't have mycelia on you, do you?
No, I destroyed it.
Dang it.
Though there are plenty of caves around us that we could use.
I can give you 500 biomass if you want to use that to make fabric.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm just thinking about how on earth I'm gonna deal with these geothermic generators.
Alright, they're behind you.
Right, so according to this, right, I'm looking at the Satisfactory wiki, and it says here that in order for the power storages to work, so depending on the purity of the geyser, we would need a different amount. So what I'm thinking of doing is going Satisfactory interactive map real quickly, just so that I could see where all of the geysers are. What are we looking for? I'm not looking for... There are 831 gas pillars. Yikes. Right, resource wells. Right, there's the geysers. Huh, there's actually a few more than I was expecting. So what's nearby us? Right. Yeah, there's actually quite a few of them, all things considered. But the ones near us, there are two, so there's one impure and one normal. And then there's two pure nodes. So, let's see. We'll start with that test. So we'll have 4 of those. Which means, so... So since there are 2 pure nodes, I'd need 4... Oh, where is it? There is 4 of these. And 1 was normal, so it'll be another additional 1. And if I recall, was the other one impure? So how do you get 0.5 of 1? That doesn't make sense. I mean, unless you... I'll just add 1 to that, right.
forgot the biomass I dropped off.
I still think they look like wheat biscuits.
You need to make fabric first, and you need mycelia for that.
It's never easy, is it? Where even is... Oh yeah, fabric's in here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Although I could have sworn we had an alternate recipe for fabric. Let's see. Yeah, there's polyester fabric. But getting mycelia would be... How much fabric do I need?
You need 100 because there's 2 per gas filter. That's why I gave you 500 biomass.
Ow. La 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 la. Why not first press here? Alright, yeah. There we go, 122. Would you be able to make me some motors and high-speed connectors?
I can try.
I need 60 high-speed connectors and 39 motors.
Okay. 60 and
I was just thinking, what the hell was that noise? But it's the drop pod.
okay. Rotors. Get those.
I hope this stacks to 100.
I'm getting distracted. Okay, circuit boards. I need... Oh wait, I think I have enough plastic. Just need to get copper sheets.
Alright. So we're literally missing one item.
Yeah. I'd go looking for more crash sites to see if you find more.
But I don't know if they would ever drop anything like that. In the meantime, may as well
That
just...
or check on the lizard doggos.
Ah yes, the lizard doggos that somehow managed to get your personal search history. They know too much. I need to clean some inventory space. What could I remove? Well, the stinger remains. I guess I could put that away, and that away. We could delete the iron rebars. We'll never use them because we've got a factory that does it. We could technically take away the plastic because, you know, we have a factory for that. We'll be getting rid of all this bauxite soon enough. Well, I suppose one thing I could take away is the stinger remain. Process that into an alien capsule. Quickly just head on through and submit that into the awesome sync. Boop. There we go. Right. I'm Scott Michael 4 and you're watching Disney Channel. Dooba dooba dooey doo dooey. What are you making now?
The motors.
I'm
almost done with them.
I was just about to make the motors. I love how the legs on the awesome sync tower kind of looks like big massive supports for the thing.
Okay. The motors are done in that base. I just need more quick wire for the high-speed connectors.
Alright. Let's see, has anyone ever jotted down? Alright, so That's interesting. It appears Satisfactory wiki hasn't necessarily been updated, probably because it got redundant. Because I'm just thinking, I went into the crash site reports, and it came up saying that one of the things that could be found there was not actually one of the things you could find. Well, not that. I knew you were able to find you were able to find, see, there is again, we've found casings, but yet casings are not listed under this site unless it is random. Although according to this, it says here that with all of the crash sites combined, you could find a total of 21,000 screws.
Wow.
And there's 15 instances of uranium waste. Let's see what this says about the geothermic generator. Let's see if it has the same advice. Let's see. Geothermic generator tips. Yep, same one. Although I have a feeling that this is simply an outdated source. It feels like whoever made this just simply copied and pasted the information from one wiki to another. How close are we for the high-speed connectors?
They're all done.
Good.
Riot base.
Right. Well, in that case...
Now what?
Now I need to head off and put down these geothermic generators. And hope...
I meant what can I do?
Oh, right, yeah. Well... We'd have to calculate what we would need in regards of building an aluminium factory. You could begin research that, find out what we all need in order to construct it, because I cannot recall for the life of me what we have to get for it. Also, do I have enough for power towers, actually? Yes, I have perfectly enough, right. I'm going on an adventure! So by going over here, I should find the nodes. I will find it really ironic if I need power in order to actually power up these things.
Let's see, I see a video,
Oh no.
aluminum production 100% efficient. Should I look at that?
I don't know.
I don't know what to look for.
When I meant research, what I was meaning was that you actually, you know, if I recall, you have to use a refinery. I got myself scared to death by a geyser there.
Okay, refinery.
Right, so the other one's over there. Let's see. So if I put down a generator right... Oh, what's the best angle to do this? How about there? Oh, it needs a connection. So this was the impure nodes. I think the best way of dealing with this is to build a 4x4 connection and then placing our power towers here. Right. then what we could do is put a power node there, that goes there, and that goes there. I want to see it hit its peak capacity. Yeah, it's a very odd machine. Oh yeah, very odd actually. So it goes at its peak of like 150 or so, and then it ends up dropping down to about 50. So it drops down 100 megawatts. That's very odd. I'll build them, but I'm not sure.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else you need for the factory?
Not that I could think of, no.
Is it just the one refinery?
Well, we'll need one refinery in order to actually research our what we need in order to build a factory. That's what I'm getting at. We don't know what we need yet. So before we even plan anything, we must know what we need in order to build it. That way we could do the calculations.
Okay, I'll get 10 more motors for that refinery.
Oh, I forgot to check. What was the purity of this one? It's normal. It's a normal node, right? So I'll have to build 2 of these power towers in. So we'll go Lepo.
Okay, I have the resources for the refinery. What do you want me to do now?
Put down this. Well, put down the refinery somewhere so I could take a look when I come back.
Okay. It's down.
Okay. Just give me a moment.
You look like you need a hyper tube over to where you are.
Oh no, I'm leaving. Bye bye. Why are there so many hatchers here? Yeah, I'll just let those run and see what happens after a while, cause no one told me there was a big guy here! Walk over the bomb. Walk over the bomb. That wasn't the bomb! Ow! Shit! Oh god,
Oh gosh, I jumped.
I can hear. Oh great, now I've got you as well. Oh wait, they're fighting each other! Yes! I win. Oh god. I never want to do that again. Christina, why do I keep subjecting myself to this? Right, let me do the calculations here so that I could figure out what we need to do. It's obvious we need bauxite, but I think it's water and bauxite we need. Let's see. No, it's water and coal. No, wait, there's one. Alumina solution. Oh, there's two things actually. There's alumina solution and then there's alumina scrap. But alumina solution, it takes 120 bauxite and 180 water. But the problem is that alumina scrap produces 120 water. So in other words, it could actually technically fuel itself. Well, for the most part. Because it takes 180 water. And then it produces 120 extra water. So in other words, you jumpstart one with like 20 milliliters squared of water. And it should fill itself, basically. Although it needs 240 alumina solution, which is two of these things put together. So two of them together make one, which makes the scrap. And I assume you put that scrap into a constructor. No? What do you do with the scrap? Let's see. Alumina scrap goes into a foundry. Oh. Now I remember why this was such a headache. It'd be good if we could just find one more casing so that we could then just get that over with and then move on to another one, because I don't know if it's when you change milestone, does it remove everything or do you get to keep it?
I remember, at least before this update, that you get to keep everything if you switch milestones.
Well, I'd be willing to take the risk then and just swap it for something else. Well, let's do a test then. So if I was to switch over to that, what happens if I switch back to the hazmat suit? Oh yeah, it stays there. Okay. Oh. But the problem is that we can't continue anything else until we get aluminium. I mean, we literally cannot continue anything else until we do that. I mean, I suppose... I'm just doing that to get out of my friggin' system. Right. Yeah. So it seems like if we want... I mean, we could do that for the time being, but we need to properly get aluminium down before we can do anything else. So I suppose the best thing to do is to go into a foundry. So it's 60 aluminium ingots. Well, we would want aluminium ingots and something else. So let's production planner. No, I don't want an actual production planner job. I'm looking for a production planner satisfactory. Oh, yeah. Right, outputs. We're looking for... Because I'm pretty sure the only thing that's worthwhile is the sheets and the casings. So we need 60 casings. Which... Oh my god, this is getting chaotic very quickly. I'm seeing so many options at once. It's like, what the hell's going on? Right, first things first, make it realistic. The miners are, I'll say Mark 1 pure, just for sake of the argument. Yeah, but we've got this, there's extra raw quartz that we need. What on earth is this? Pipeline junction? Oh, that's the one that's feeding back into the system, right?
In the meantime, like, do you want me to build a hypertube to where you were putting down your stuff?
Sure, what the hell, why not?
You'll have to guide me over.
Although I do need to go over to another spot in order to... I don't know. Show me a video of that 100% aluminium factory that you said you saw.
Okay.
Because I'm just thinking, we need a very efficient factory here, but to do that, it will be hard. This is hard.
Alright, I put in Discord.
And the casings as well. So it's 60... It's 60 sheets and 60 casings. What does that do for our calculations? It's not looking good. Right, let's see what they produce. Or what they propose. Oh, it's total eclipse. It's quite a big factory, isn't it? Although that's only doing the sheets. We don't just want the sheets, we also want the casings as well. We want a full factory, so perhaps planning it ourselves would be a better option. Well, what do we have? I mean, what I'm looking at does work. Although the thing... Hang on. Why are there two of these machines when it's only... I mean, that produces 30, but when we... Oh, right, because it was the ingots. Right, that makes sense. So it's not 60, it's 30. That's more like it. But the problem then is Oh wait, no. Never mind. Right. Okay, so let me try to make sense of some of this. So we've got raw quartz coming in from somewhere. We've got the coal factory there. Well, not coal factory, it's just a coal machine. I mean, what I'm looking at makes sense. But I have a suspicion, because I'm pretty sure there's an alternate recipe for, like, aluminium stuff. And I'm thinking, if we could find that alternate recipe... Yeah, you know what? Here's the plan. We'll build a hypertube to over where we need to go, because there's a hard drive there that I need to collect.
Okay.
We get that hard drive, bring it back, cross our fingers, hope to die that it's actually the one we need. Because if it is, that'll be good. I just remember, like, I watched this video which was like the best, the best, like, things, you know, the best alternate recipes to have for Satisfactory. And one of them was like, oh hey, you should, like, you know, get this one that's a different type of alumina solution. Yeah, so build an entrance, like, somewhere maybe over here.
Okay. You start heading over and I'll catch up with you.
I need to get the direction first. It's this way.
Oh. Here, I should probably twist it then.
Just keep heading over east this way. It's just long way east.
Okay.
And do not be surprised if you encounter the big boys. So in other words, be prepared to scream.
Oh boy.
There isn't... Oh wait, no. I've already dealt with that hard drive. I was like, that hard drive is floating. Oh, I know why. That was the one where I destroyed the plant and it caused it to fly. Right, how's this thing doing? 27% charged. What about this one? Oh, it's two of them, so they're obviously going to be less, but... I mean, once these are charged, it would work, I think. You know what? Let's just destroy these things. That 2-hour mark is false. I have said it once and I'll say it again. What is the purpose of a fish that just explodes? Right, so we're heading more that direction to get to the other ones.
Oh heck.
You encountered the big guy, didn't you?
It's a spitter.
Is that quartz? It's a normal node of quartz. Oh, there's a mesosphere here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to build a bridge thing up here if we're gonna get up.
I'm kind of afraid to jump down. Should I bring a power line from base to where I am now, just so there's an entrance that you can go in from where you are?
No, it's fine, I can make my way back.
Okay.
That is a lot of sulfur. There's like 3 patches of just sulfur.
Huh.
Oh, I'm back here again. But that isn't where the hard drive is. Ugh. Right.
Alright, the hyper tube is built. Is there anything else I should do? Or should I just head back to base?
I don't know.
I'll come up to where you are then, because I feel safer around you.
What type of pure, like this is a pure geyser, and these geysers, what do they take? Do they take, right, 2, it's 2 per, wait, hang on, did that then mean I did, yeah, I did a miscalculation then. Is this one pure as well? Yep. Right. We need to head down there.
Oh dear.
Oh! I wasn't expecting this.
This thing just in case. Ooh, a crash site.
What did you think I spot? Ugh. You wouldn't happen to have circuit boards on you, would you?
Let me see. I have 39.
Pop them into that hard drive thing.
Okay.
Excellent.
There's
Damaged
nothing
hard drive
inside.
recovered.
Because
Return
I
it to
took
the
it.
MAM for data recovery.
Oh.
This wasn't the hard drive I was meant to find, by the way. There should be another one over here then. Can I destroy that big coral looking thing? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, great.
I'll help you find him.
No
Oh,
need.
never mind. I keep forgetting you can throw bombs on those guys. Okay. There.
We have what we need.
Okay, cool. Something's nearby. Can't tell where it is.
It's in the walls. It's most likely stuck.
Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh gosh! He always spins like that whenever I attack him. I don't know why.
It's because you gave him a good spanking. He's dizzy. He can't land on his ass, so he spins.
I do need to get 2 more types of power slugs, so if there are any nearby, make sure and save them for me.
Maneuver around. A mesosphere. Uh-oh.
Did you put a bomb on
Don't
me?
panic! But it's stuck on your face!
Oh crap, I'm about to die. Ah, heck. Well, you killed me.
I didn't kill you.
Okay. I had quite a bit of stuff on me. I better head back over.
I killed them. You carry a lot of concrete.
I'm coming.
We'll just have to wait until Christina returns. But in the meantime, I guess I can make a production list of the things we need. So according to this thing, we need 1 smelter, 1 water extractor, 1 assembler. We're getting a lot of 1s. I swear to God, Soldier made this list. Stand back, son. 1, 1, 1. 1. 2 refineries. 2 foundries. Some conveyor mergers, rather. 4 mining machines.
There we go, I'm back.
And 4 constructors. So the only things I'm missing is motors and portable miner. What way did you come from?
I came from base.
I didn't know base was a cardinal sign. Where did you come from? How do you get out of here?
I hopped down from.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Here.
Because it's like there's a wall around here that stops you getting out. Not this way. I'm just gonna parkour my way up. Oh wait, I see a way. So if I go boing, then boing, then boing, then boing.
Gosh, I can't get up.
I've fallen. And I can't get up! There's a lot of boulders here. Why? Ooh, power slug.
There we go. Oh, for goodness sake. Do I have to build a ramp? I
Probably.
probably need to build a ramp.
Ah, there's the geothermal generators.
Come on. Nope. Nope. Eh. Yeah, build it down. Thank you. There we go.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Another piece of bacon. Good.
Mmm,
There's tons of these things.
bacon. What colors of power slugs have you collected already?
I think I've only collected blue.
So you need a yellow and a purple.
Yeah.
What purity was this again? It's a normal purity. Which means we don't need another one of these, we just need one. This one's halfway charged. What does this button do? I don't know. Oh, I guess this is the hyper tube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. Ah, finally.
Right. 10 more motors and 4 portable miners. All the while I'll
Let's see.
scan these hard drives and see if we can get an alternate recipe that might make our whole thing a little more easier.
Let's see, how many things did you need again?
10 motors and 4 portable miners. I'll double check if no, I don't need anything else from what it seems.
So... Four portable miners, and what else did you need?
10 motors.
10 motors. I have perfectly enough to make 10 motors. 16 rods. All right. Four portable miners and 10 motors.
Right. I guess we press on.
Right.
Jackpot. Oh, there we go. Seems like bauxite is quite common in the bamboo forest.
Hmm.
Though I do wonder, in regards to the bamboo forests, what are we looking at in terms of the best place to build? Right, let's take away this. We don't need that for now. What we're looking for is what? What do we need? It's copper, quartz, coal, and bauxite that we're looking for. We're looking for a good density of all those. So, copper, coal, bauxite, and quartz. That's the bamboo forest. Yeah, that's the red bamboo forest. Huh. Hang on a second, that's not the red bamboo forest. The area I was in was called the Red Jungle. But even then, it looks like we're struggling a bit here. Because quartz isn't very common around here. What is the alternate recipe for silica anyway? Satisfactory alumina solution. What's the alternate recipe? Well, not that alternate recipe. It's scrap that I need. This one's particularly interesting. It takes petroleum coke Though it makes me want... No, surely not. There wouldn't be any... Yeah, there isn't any oil nodes near there. It's a very weird one, that one is. Although the only one that I could see is possible is... Wait a second, I know that one. Yeah, I recognize that place. That's where our old aluminium factory was. I was just thinking, this looks like the best spot because there's a patch of quartz nearby it. There's a patch of coal nearby it. There's a patch of coal nearby it. And then there's a patch of bauxite right there. So that place is the definitive best place to build one of those factories. But how much of each do we need? I mean, copper's the one that's the least, so I don't need to worry about copper too much. Which is fine, I guess, because there's one there that's impure. Right, okay, so that's that sorted. Alright. So I'm over here. Which means we need to go around there. So we'll have to build a bridge over to where the aluminium is. A lot of pale berries here. While you're waiting, you can produce the stuff needed to make the hovercraft. Oh, hovercraft? I mean hoverpack.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Let me check up on my lizard doggos, see if they've found anything. Alright, one's found steel beams, the other one's found wire. You're both useless. The time when I want you two to actually find something useful, what do you find? Things that we mass produce anyway. Oh.
Should I check on that? Or are you heading back?
I'm heading back. I'll deal with it. Actually, I think I know what the alternate recipe is. It isn't for alumina scrap, it's for alumina ingots. So instead of using a foundry, I think it just uses a constructor instead. You know you're home when you can see the iron factory. Alright, cross my fingers. Please, please be the one I need. God damn it. Oh, but this one is not bad. Copper rotors. I mean, it still uses a lot of screws, but instead of using iron, but actually, nah, actually, wait. Plastic AI limiters. I mean, that's just more hassle when you think about it. So I guess steamed copper sheets. No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. You call hamburgers steamed hams. Yes, it's an original dialect. Uh-huh. What region? Upstate New York? Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone refer to hamburgers as steamed hams. Oh no, it's an Albany expression. I see. I can't recall what that episode was. I think it was an episode where like everyone in Springfield was like making a movie for a movie contest. And would you would you believe it that the drunk of the town is the one that wins? To be honest, the movie he actually made was really... Well, you're not showing the entire movie, you're just showing a short glimpse, but what the drunk actually makes is very, you know, worthy of movie quality. Like, everyone, you know, you got the elderly folk that make these crappy ones, like man getting hit in the groin with a football. But then you get the drunk who makes a really philosophical movie about why people drink. And it makes you kind of wish that you actually got to see like the whole movie, you know? I mean, I know it's kind of played off as a joke that the one who, like, you know, is so drunk out of his mind he could barely write a sentence is the one that makes the most visually appealing and interesting story out of everyone in the town. And he promises himself afterwards that he was going to get off of drinking for good. And what's his prize? An entire oil truck filled with beer. Also, Christina, come to my location.
Okay.
I found a yellow power slug.
I think what you can do is collect it and then, like, drop it off to where I am. And then...
I wouldn't want to risk it.
Okay.
I mean, even you would want to play it safe like that.
I'm coming back from the oil ocean zone, so it may take some time.
Do 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 do. I don't know about you, but like, do you ever think that like the oil ocean zone had a kind of, you know, Indian style theme to it?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, see, I don't know how to even describe it, but like, when I listen to the oil ocean zone, I always think that you see.
Oh, you're referring to the music.
Yeah. What did you?
Sonic.
What did you think I was talking about? What did you think?
I thought you were talking about in Satisfactory.
You know that
Go ahead, slap me.
You know that confused Pomni face that I occasionally send you? That's my actual expression right now. I'm just like, what are you actually talking about? What you were saying wasn't even what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say something like, you were thinking that I was talking about how India is actually an oil ocean. I was like, no, India isn't an oil ocean. Though I wouldn't be surprised if there is oil in India. No, I was referring to how the actual song of Oil Ocean Zone kind of has like an Indian like motif to it. Like I was just thinking about it, I was singing it aloud there and I was like, you know, This sounds like those songs that you like stereotypically hear in like movies when they show India or something. It's like when you look at France, right? You watch any movies that stereotype France, you will always hear an accordion in the background. They always play accordions in French places. And so it makes you wonder then that, you know, when you look at Oil Ocean Zone, it's like, huh, is that just coincidence?
Alright, I'm here.
Right.
Where is it?
It's floating.
Oh, there it is.
Bow to the almighty power slug. Can I stand on a power slug? Never mind, we ain't gonna find that out.
Let's see, let me make sure that was the proper color.
I mean, if not, like, I saw a blue power slug not that far from here.
The number didn't update, and I'm not sure if it's because I already got a yellow one, or if the Steam achievements are just taking their time.
I would say it's taking the time. Perhaps when you leave, it will update.
Show me the blue power slug.
See where the trench is that leads down to the big plateau from where our base is? It used to be where the old hypertube for the coal power plant was.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You know, can you be honest? Do I just explain things badly, or are you just dense?
I'm dense. I'm very dense.
Oh, you're here. Now I feel bad about the comment. I didn't realize you were here. What creature's coming towards me? What the hell? Said a creature was...
Oh no! It fell down with you! Oh shoot. Okay, that guy didn't spin this time.
Oh god, there's more down here. Christina,
Do I dare follow you or no?
No, I've entered hell.
Okay.
I have no idea how I'm gonna get back up. I found a yellow power slug here. May as well take it while I'm here.
Yeah.
There must be a way to get up. The game would not leave you stranded down here. Because if they did, that would be bad game design.
Uh-huh.
But luckily, I ain't stuck. Because I could just...
Oh, I can see you from here.
Ah, yeah. Just watch me suffering, would you? Just because I called you dense, and then called you dense in a different manner? Not that you seem to have minded that last one. Hey, come on, get up! Get up! Yes! Oh wait, no, I'm better off just going this way. Right, actually, come back to me. I could show you where that power slug is. Dense brain.
Okay.
Every time I think of the word dense, I just think of one scene from House MD where one of the characters asks Gregory House, he's like, are you being intentionally dense? Ow.
Let's see. How do I get to where you are?
With your legs.
Just jump around this mountain thing?
I mean, I guess.
I'm not getting anywhere. It's too steep. Build a ramp.
I'll wait for you. Oh! Don't you just hate it when you have a stretch and like only one part of your body cramps up and you're like, no, don't cramp.
Oof.
So it's like every other part is fine while it's being stretched. It's like, yes. I mean, I guess while I'm waiting, I could check on the ma'am there. It's like, yes, nice stretch, yes. And then one part's like, it will be the perfect time right now to cramp, to tighten, and then it goes, and you're like, Argh! I mean, I don't know about you, but like, whenever I wake up, I always like do a big stretch, like all my bones start cracking into place and whatnot. And then I always...
Okay, I see the power slug.
Finally. Okay, what have we got? Aluminium beams or steel canisters. Sloppy alumina!
Okay, the number updated. So now I just need a purple power slug.
Oh my god, why does that sound so wrong? Sloppy alumina.
Oh gosh.
Like, imagine walking up to someone who plays Satisfactory is like, hey, you want some sloppy alumina?
Oh my heck.
What's the usual production rate? Oh, wait! This takes away the friggin' silica from the equation. But wait. Don't I need silica anyway? Yeah, I need silica in order to make the... Is there not an alternate recipe for the ingots though? Hang on, let's...
Should I turn the power slugs into power shards?
Yeah, that's their only purpose.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you needed the power slugs themselves anymore.
Yeah, right, I see. So, what I'm looking for is... It's the pure aluminium ingot that I need. So, what I've got here is good. We will definitely use sloppy alumina. But we need to find the pure aluminium in order to make it really work well.
Do you want the power shards I just made?
Yes. Give me the power crystals. I don't know about you, but don't you think they kind of look like kyber crystals from Star Wars?
I think they look like the canisters from Monsters Incorporated.
What, so you secretly carry some of them and they're like, hey Scott, Mike, can you enter this room? Okay, and then it's just a giant one of those spirits. Like, ah! It's like, thanks Scott, we got power now. I mean, I've always thought that was a bit weird in the Monsters Incorporated universe, how, you know, they built their society on scream power. How on earth did they even manage to get scream power? Although it makes you wonder, can you actually generate power through, like, vibrations?
I don't know.
Well, no. I was gonna say, technically, like, that's engines, right? But, oh, I need to stop sneezing. I was gonna say, isn't it engines? Because, like, engines vibrate, but that's a result of, like, explosions going on. Controlled explosions. Right, let me turn these into power shards. You know, actually, hang on. How many alternate recipes are in Satisfactory 1.0? Well, that sucks. There is a total of 113 alternate recipes available. There are 100 of my tongue isn't working. 108 are acquired via hard drive scanning, while 5 are acquired from memory search trees. Which sucks, because it means that you can't actually get all the alternate recipes. So here's what I'm thinking, right? In the future, if I do decide to unlock, well, there's an easy way of getting all the alternate recipes, and it's been something I've been debating. But the problem with that is it crashes all of the hard drives in the world, and I want to get the achievement of getting 100 hard drives. Yeah. I mean, the alternative, well, there's a thought. You know what, screw it. We have 2 hard drives in reserve. Let's just use them. I mean, out of curiosity, right? Let's see. If I go into the production planner and I tell it to use the alternate recipe of pure alumina ingots, what does that change? I mean, has the network graph went any cleaner? Not by much. It's became more linear, but not necessarily cleaner. There's no, well, there is silica being made, but that would just go into an awesome sink. So what if we do that and sloppy alumina? What does that change? Yes, so and is there an alternative for the sheets? Because the sheets just seem to use only copper to make, but yeah, is there an alternate recipe for that? No, unfortunately there isn't. Which sucks! But still. Oh, and the best part is that instead of using a foundry, it just uses a smelter instead. You get less, yes, but who cares? You know, it's a lot less hassle. That's why I would want to get that. I mean, it's one of those things I kind of wish, you know, if you had the I don't want to use the Satisfactory calculator too much because I feel that's just kind of cheating. But at the same time, it's like, if the game has it that, you know, the game has a system built in here that makes it that you can't unlock all the alternate recipes. Why? That just seems weird. Because at that point, you're then looking at a world where you can't actually get as much productivity as you can. And I mean, the whole point of Satisfactory is optimize, explore, expand. How am I supposed to optimize, explore, and expand if I can't unlock all of the alternate recipes? I mean, yeah, I know some of the alternate recipes are not really the best, but that's not the argument. That's not the point. The point is that you can't actually unlock all of the recipes. Even if you went out your way to do it, you can't do it officially. You have to cheat. So then the question of the topic becomes this. Is it cheating then?
That might be some feedback worth given to Coffee Stain.
Well, I mean, it happened like this last time. So, because I was reading the thing there, reading like the wiki like thing, and it said originally, like, this was obviously made way before Update 1 came out, and it said currently there are 85 alternate recipes. Which is interesting because actually that is interesting. Because in the original game there was 118 crash sites, but now there's only 109. They've reduced it down by 9. Questions, oh questions. Because I know in the Satisfactory calculator, it's not like you could simply go in and say, oh, I just want this one alternate recipe. No, it's, if you want the recipe, you have to unlock all of the recipes. And it's like, I don't want to unlock all the recipes, I just want one recipe because it benefits me in the situation while not cheating for my achievement. Because currently right now, for my achievements, I have collected 17 out of 100. I need to collect 100 hard drives in order to actually get the achievement. I don't know. I'm just waiting for this thing to finish up and then cross my fingers and hope I actually get the thing. Because if I do, that would be really good to have. Because then I could immediately start building this brand new one.
Mm-hmm.
is it that some of the hairs on my mustache look like actual strands of copper wire? Am I a robot? We're back to the discussion of if I'm actually the roots. Hello internet and welcome to the Scott Mac channel. I forgot how the real Scott Mac does his intros, so let's get right into the news. Wait, wrong YouTube channel.
We're out of screws.
Why does this factory keep screwing me over? Right, I'm crossing my fingers. Please. Please just give me the thing I need. Damn it! Oh, why? I don't like either of these. And the only one that looks even remotely interesting is Caterium Wire. I think I'll just see if I could just tell the game to give me it. Because if it's something that would desperately benefit the factory, I would rather build the aluminium factory with that alternate recipe in mind rather than having to do all this, because it would just save so much of a headache. That's what I've been meaning to do, actually. Go around a lot of the factories with different alternate recipes in mind to, like, make them better. I mean, one of them would be to change up the thingamabob, the steel factory, so that it uses less coal and potentially less iron. And then that way what we could do is we could potentially play the possibility of, you know, making more than usual. And besides, what I could also do is that I could maybe subdivide it and say, like, you know, okay, that lot of coal can go there, but then all this other coal that we're not using can go towards something else, like more power generation or even a different factory. Which has been another thing I've been thinking of, which is to actually add up all the resources of around the place and making it much better. You know, like looking at that guy's mega iron factory and see, you know, could I build that here? Could this entire sector here just be an iron factory? And then we can move the base to somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking of calling it quits here because I'm getting kind of tired and bored. I mean, we've been doing the stream for what? 2 hours and a half. Well, 2 hours, 22 minutes, so, but pretty much 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, go check out Christina's stuff, yada yada yada. I swear to God, I'm turning into a broken record with these outros. And of course she has to jump right in front of me. Of course, I could always just do this.
No!
So yeah, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah. Hopefully next time I'll come back with the pure alumina and combine it with the sloppy alumina. I should just do that every single time we mention sloppy alumina now. Just go sloppy alumina. Yeah, next time we should be able to build this factory. And without further ado, ciao.
Bye bye.